Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm Tati and I'll be guiding you through today's gentle yoga stretch sequence. You won't need any props for today's practice, and with that I'd say let's begin in a lying down position. So finding your way onto your back, either straightening out your legs or keeping the knees bent. Feet are mat width distance with the knees falling in towards one another, into a pose called constructive rest. Your hands can lay on the earth or placing them on your belly, choosing the option that feels most nourishing to you now. Perhaps you'd like to close down your eyes as you tune into your breath. Is your breath smooth or laboured? Are you taking nice deep, slow breaths? Or is your breath a bit faster and shallower? Just taking note and then gently guiding your breath towards a smoother, slower and deeper state. Letting yourself arrive in your practice today. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. Just gifting yourself the next few minutes of self-care on your mat. And exhale, straightening out your legs if they were bent, hugging your right knee in towards your chest. And if this feels a bit too intense, you can bend your left knee, placing your foot on the mat. Try hugging your right knee as close to your chest as you can while keeping your shoulders and the back of your head relaxed, resting on the earth. Breathing deeply here. And exhale, guiding your right knee over and across to the left side of your body, opening your right arm into a T shape. Your left hand can rest on your right knee and then gazing over your right shoulder. You can also gaze up towards the sky or soften the eyes. Finding into our supine twist. Inhale, gently release, coming back through center, hugging your knees into your chest, really giving your knees a nice big hug, gently rocking from left to right, massaging out your lower spine. And then we're going to do that little sequence on the other side, so straightening out your right leg down along the mat or bringing your right foot to rest on the mat, hugging your left knee in towards your chest, sinking your hips, shoulders and back of your head heavy into the mat. Unclenching your jaw, relaxing the muscles in your face. And focusing again on those slow, deep, smooth breaths. Exhale, drawing your left knee over and across to the right side, finding into your spinal twist. Left arm opens up to the left side, either gazing up or over your left shoulder. Right hand can rest on your left knee, helping guide it down towards the mat. So you should be feeling a stretch and a twist in your lower back. Your chest is spiraling open up towards the sky. And don't worry if both shoulders aren't quite on the mat, but aiming to let them both sink heavy down towards the earth. And exhale, slowly releasing, coming out of the pose, hugging your knees back into your chest. And you can stay here hugging those knees in, or if you can hold onto your toes, grabbing your big toes or holding onto the edges of your feet, finding into happy baby, drawing your knees down towards your armpits. Try keeping the full length of your spine on the mat, resting the back of the head on the earth. You can either stay still here, or it can feel quite nice to rock gently from side to side. So checking in with what you need today. Do you need stillness, or do you need a bit of motion? So take the check, so choosing the option that works best for you today. And exhale, release, placing your feet onto the mat, so your feet are about hip width distance apart, and you can just about touch the backs of your heels with your fingertips. We're going to come into our bridge pose, so inhale, activating the glutes and the core muscles as we peel the spine up off the mat. You can stay here pressing your forearms into the mat, or you can shimmy your shoulder blades together, clasping your fingers, pressing your forearms into the mat as you lift even higher, making sure to keep your chin tucked and don't look around to protect your neck. Inhale, lifting a little bit higher, both knees are pointing forward. 2 more breaths. And exhale, slowly releasing the spine back down to the mat. And you can bring your feet mat width distance apart and gently knocking them from side to side. Or you can simply rest in constructive rest, the first pose that we did in class today. Again, your option between stillness or motion. And inhale slowly in your own way, pressing yourself up into a seated position. Bringing the bottoms of the feet to touch, opening the knees wide, interlacing your hands around your feet, and then just bouncing your knees out like little wings of the butterfly. Just warming up our hips a little bit more. Nice tall spine. And exhale, finding stillness. You can either stay here with a nice tall spine. Remember that the closer you bring your feet to your pelvis, the more intense the stretch, and the further you bring your feet away, it lessens the intensity. So choosing an option, and then either staying with the spine tall, or exhale, gently folding forwards into our butterfly seated forward fold. Keeping your chin tucked, rounding your spine, and just letting go here. Inhale, gently lifting yourself back up and keeping the right leg tucked in, straighten out the left leg along the mat. We're going to come into a side bend, so resting your left hand alongside your left leg, right arm reaches up and overhead, and you can either stay here with the forearm down, or you can form a little stand to rest your head on, reaching and stretching towards the right side to feel that nice right side body opening. Especially if we've been sitting a lot, it can feel quite nice to bring some opening across the side of body. Inhale, straightening back up and switching sides. So bringing the left foot in, right leg stretches out towards the right side, right forearm rests on the inside of the right leg, reaching the left arm up and over towards the right side. Option to also bend into your right elbow, resting your head in your hand. Feeling that beautiful opening across the left side of your body. Inhale, gently coming back up, bringing both knees together, and again the option to form 90-degree angles with both knees, letting them fall over to one side and then over towards the other side. So we're just relaxing our hip, bringing a little bit of movement into the hips here. And then coming back through center, finding into child's pose, our final pose for the day. Knees are wide apart, big toes touching, melting the upper body forward, resting your forehead on the mat, and sinking your hips towards your heels. Letting go of any tension in the back and the upper body. Sending your smooth, deep breaths all the way across the back line of your body, into your hips, along your arms, all the way into your fingertips. Feeling the gentle pressure of your forehead on the mat. Inhale deeply. Exhale, gazing towards your fingertips. Gently walking your hands back in towards your body. And you can either stay in a kneeling position or finding a comfortable cross-legged seat. Rolling your shoulders up and back. Closing down your eyes, resting your hands on your knees. And taking 2 rounds of deep belly breathing. So inhale in through the nose, all the way into the belly. And exhale, release. Another nice deep nourishing breath in. And exhale, relax, releasing the breath. Bring the palms to touch at the heart space, resting your thumbs on your breastbone. Feeling the gentle rise and fall of your breath. And finding gratitude in your heart for making the time to do something beneficial for yourself today, for your mind, your body, your spirit. Lowering the gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. I really hope that this class is leaving you feeling relaxed and restored, and that you were able to release any tension that you were holding onto in your muscles and your body today. If you did enjoy the class, leave me a little pink heart emoji in the comments so that I know that you're here. Today is actually my 3-year anniversary of posting here on YouTube, providing free yoga classes. So thank you so much to everyone who's a part of this community, whether you've been there right from day one or if you've just discovered my channel. Your support means so much to me, and I really hope that the classes bring you lots of peace and enjoyment and a deeper relationship with yourself when you're practicing yoga on the mat. Of course, if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. That would be a great way to celebrate my 3-year anniversary on YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, of course, a thumbs up always goes a long way. And I really look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.